Well, hello guys. It's Buddha's place again, and I'm just gonna stop by with a story. Where's the dogs? Okay. So today we're gonna have a story about how far I think we've come. I joined the Army in 1979, and my first duty station was Korea, South Korea, to be exact. Back in 1979, we had um, well, I was stationed at a place called Kwaichon, and I used to frequent Yangsan and particular Itaewon. And Itaewon back in the 79 time when I was there was a different kind of place than Itaewon is today. Itaewon today is inclusive. It is, from what I understand, it still has some of the old shops, but it wasn't the same way back in 1979. In 1979, we had, I'm a black soldier, and you have a white soldier. And down in the Ville, we had our own bars. You had a country western bar, you had a soul bar, or a black bar, a white bar. Now, I want you to understand that you, as a soldier or American or whatever, you could not make an error in judgment and go into the wrong bar. If you happen to be black and go into the white bar, then you would probably require you to become physically combative. Means you got to fight, bro. You can't, back then, you couldn't go up in there. That was when the army was, it was a crazy time in the army. We would go to war, we would fight the enemy, but we all had different bars. And so at the time, they had a curfew. At 12 o'clock, midnight, the curfew in Korea, South Korea, meant that you had to be off the street. So in order to get back to Kwaichon, it required you to take a bus. There was a bus at 10 o'clock. There was a bus at 11 o'clock. The bus at 10 o'clock was white. All the white guys got on the bus at 10 o'clock. The bus at 11 o'clock was all the black guys. Now technically, you could technically get on your bus and head out of, because you could get on the bus and you could head back to Kwaichon, but there would be hell to pay. You would get ridiculed or whatever. That's how it used to be when I was in the Army in 1979. So when I tell you that times were different, they were different. In the military, we were all there. We were all supposed to fight the North Koreans, but we put these issues of race, color on ourselves. And I never forgot the one time when I first got there. I arrived in June of 1979 into Korea, and I happened to make an error when I first got to South Korea. I happened to just think I could go into any bar, and I made a mistake. When I walked into the bar, it was a country and western bar, and there was some good old boys up in there, and they basically told me in no uncertain terms that my presence there was not wanted nor needed, which caused me to want to become very combative, which caused them to want to beat the shit out of me. I got a couple licks, and they kindly picked my ass up and threw me out the door in no uncertain terms. You guys have no idea the pain that caused me, because one of the soldiers in there, I knew him from my unit. But him, like me, we had to follow the protocols of the establishments of which we were in. We're in a better time now. So when I hear people talk about illegals, all of that, or this person or whatever, it brings me back to that. And it's not a pleasurable event for me. Know that you, you, you guys are what you can make anything happen. It's all on how you feel, your attitude towards something, your compassion for whatever it is that you want to be. I have a lot of stories about Korea. I have a lot of stories about Germany. I have a lot of stories about Spain. I have stories about Italy. I have stories about Corfu. I have stories about places that I've been in the world. But some stories have life's lessons, and this is one of them. I never forgot that. I never forgot that. How can you be in the Army in 1979 and you can't go in another bar because it's a country bar, or they can't come into another bar because it's a soul bar? You guys, all you military guys, it is a much better place than it was when I joined. And back then, I might have been a little radical, a little stupid, but we are all better people. The country is better for inclusiveness. We just have to figure it out. It's what we got to do. So when you have the option to be a to not be kind to somebody, you have two options. You have three actually. You can be a dickhead, you can be kind, or you can just walk away. But pick something. And I hope it's not the dickhead. Just a short story today. Not a happy one. Just a story on how sometimes how it used to be and how lucky and fortunate we are to be where we are today. You guys have a lovely day. Thank you for being here. I really, really, really need each and every one of you to continue to be here with me. And I'm nothing without you. Know that, understand it, and enjoy it. Y'all have a nice day. I'll talk to you another time. Goodbye.